to Potential Spam Podcast.
It was like, these pants aren't very giving for my whole genital area, but
Yeah, so I can roll.
Clayton.
Sorry.
You know that's rolling, so.
All right.
And we're back. Welcome
And welcome
Okay.
back.
Well, cool.
Sorry for the break, but we are back again. This is episode 14, Potential Spam, the podcast. We appreciate you all bearing with us and tuning back in.
back. Yes, thank you. Thank you for
Before we
watching.
dive into this, we'll
forget
just do
why
the
we
housekeeping.
took a
John, who's our sponsor
Yeah,
for
I
today.
want to thank Ford Motor Company for sponsoring us today.
Nice.
The new 2024 F-150 is out. Built Ford Tough.
That's a real
the
ad.
new
We should get money for
all-electric
that.
Ford,
Ford,
Ford
right?
truck. Ford. It's also Ford Truck Month. It's
Yeah,
Ford, I don't know
well,
if it is. I
Ford's
made that
also
up.
recalling like
It's
a
our sponsor,
million
man.
Broncos.
Hey,
Don't
it's
chill,
our
chill.
sponsor,
whoa,
dude.
my bad.
Jesus Christ,
American
almighty,
made.
dude. American made,
Yeah, dude. Buy
Built
American
Ford Tough.
made, and
Ford Truck Month,
you'll
baby.
never have to buy again for another 5 years.
Do any of you
at
guys
least.
drive a Ford?
I used to
No.
drive a Ford Focus.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest.
Hold on. Sport edition.
You.
Oh, damn.
Did you go
You
real
definitely
fast?
fucked. You
That
definitely
means
I
that-
went fast enough for my transmission blew, and I had to fucking sell it.
Damn.
Damn, dude, what a ride.
It's all right.
You
Now I
need
drive
to-
a
You
Ford.
need the
Yeah.
Sport
Yeah.
Plus. You need the premium.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized you're wearing a Ravens hat, so you're fully converted, huh?
Yo.
Love it, baby.
Let's go.
Do you know the fight song?
Let's go.
The Ravens have a fight song?
R-A-V-E-N-S.
Ravens!
Okay.
It's like fly, Ravens fly.
I think it's
on
just
the
a part
road
of
to
me just
victory.
fucking-
Bye,
Fuck you, fuck you.
Ravens.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Ba, ba, ba.
What? Where are we going now?
No,
that's
that's-
that's the
here's
Red
the
Sox.
I'm just getting it all in one.
All right, let's
Oh,
just bring
okay,
them all
okay.
out. All right.
You cling to the next Ravens game, just like, Sweet Caroline. That's a great song, though.
It's a great song.
I think they do it everywhere. I've been a part of that somewhere.
think
It's a definitely a wedding
I
song.
don't think
for
I've
sure.
ever heard it at Orioles Park.
Maybe it was like Caps or something.
That's because the Orioles like, get up, whatever that song is.
It's not even a
seventh inning
song.
stretch. They do the
Yeah, it is.
Cotton Eye Joe.
They
yeah.
they do fucking what's his face? John Denver. He's like, well, simple kind of life, never dim in our heart.
Oh, it is that song.
Family and working on a farm.
You're right. I like completely bought in because you were close. Like you're not really.
We
not-
all-
But they are very similar. They're very similar. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We all actually
that's
quote
Yeah.
like a Edgar Allan Poe poem.
He's like, oh, hot
It's very
cloth
serious.
the raven,
All right, here's the real question.
nevermore.
Who do you root for in the condiment race?
In the what?
In the condiment race at the Oriole Park.
Oh.
Ooh.
What is it, relish, ketchup, mustard?
Mustard.
I'm going
I'm,
relish.
I'm team mustard.
I'm
all-
mustard.
every
I'm
single
usually
time.
team mustard. I'm usually team mustard.
It's rigged. You know it is.
Well, yeah.
No,
Did you say it's
there's
rigged?
no?
It's
Clayton,
rigged.
those condiments are actually racing.
No, dude, they're right
You're not
outside.
even on the field.
Clayton's like, they gotta get that mustard like yesterday. He's spry.
Dude, you never walked in the stadium and you just see relish out there stretching, just getting ready?
Yeah, getting ready to go.
Just in the parking lot.
What you
throwing
got,
a
man?
cig.
You
I
got,
got
okay.
20 on
Speaking
you.
of, we have baseball in full swing right now,
Go Phils.
postseason.
Not full swing. Baseball season is over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Orioles. That sucked. I really like them.
Yeah, that's
they're just
sad.
young, man. It's I don't know.
Well, I think there's something to the whole week off because you have the best three teams. Like,
That is
lose,
true.
Like that,
I was pulling for you guys, man.
there's something to that, but
yeah.
I think I lost in
What can you do?
total 110 just trying to force money down. And I'm like, come on, O's. You can do this shit. It's magic.
I mean, dude, no one expected them.
bro,
100 games.
I watched that first game and that was depressing as hell.
Yeah.
And then honestly, when Grayson Rodriguez came out in the second game, and it was before he even given up a run yet, I don't think. He threw a pitch and he came back and his face looked. It was the first inning and it's like
Overwhelmed.
he looked like he just like I could see in his
Seen a
face
ghost.
something wasn't right. Like
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like he was like shaking his head and like in that like I'm not getting this. And it was the first inning.
Yeah.
And he hadn't even done anything like bad yet, but he just had this look where he was
Dude, the
like
average
something was
age on that
not- like, he
team-
could tell his pitches weren't it.
Yeah.
The average age on that team's like 24, dude.
right,
Which
right.
is fucking nuts.
Wait, I wanted to ask you this. So
There's a lot of youth. So
obviously
there's
Rangers
a good
up.
window.
Rangers up 2-0 on the Astros right now. Would you rather them go all the way and win it all now, so it makes you guys look a little better, or them like fail?
I don't like personally care about that, but I would not like to see the Astros in the series.
Fuck yeah.
I'll
Dude, the
say
Rangers
that.
are fucking good, dude.
No, the Rangers are very good.
They're
they have
really
very good
good.
pitching. They've got very good hitters.
Dude,
they
yeah.
arguably underperformed
All
most of
season.
this year.
Oh, yeah.
this season.
It's been
Dude,
close,
the
though.
Rangers, I started paying attention to them. They had I forget who Pardon My Take had on, but it was a big baseball head, and he was like, "You need to watch out for them." And I
They
like
just started to get hot towards the end of the season at the right time.
They're a lot like they honestly played a lot like the Phillies did, dude.
What
They were
was
like kind of
last night was
tiptoeing
like
through,
5-4?
got hot at the right time, and the only thing sus about the Rangers is their fucking bullpen. But other than that, they should be able to
when
beat
their
the
starters
Astros.
are healthy and
Doesn't
dealing,
matter
have
because they just
great
destroy
starters.
people before
You know
it
who my
fucking
favorite
matters.
Texas Ranger of all time is?
Who?
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Walker.
He is the Texas Ranger, dude.
Yeah, but anyway, that's enough baseball talk.
I thought somebody would laugh at that. All right.
I
Well,
just
Well,
wanted
shout
to.
out
cut it. We'll cut it.
back to Ford. Back
Anyway,
to Ford, the
my
Ford
point
Ranger.
was before I said that,
he said back
there's
to
nothing.
Ford.
There's nothing like a ballpark.
Yeah,
dog,
speaking of
dude.
Rangers, the new Ford Ranger for 2024.
Ford
yeah,
Ranger,
nice.
And the all
Nice
new
24,
Raptor
and the
edition.
Ford Bronco,
Sponsor.
That's two
just like the
plugs.
one OJ drove.
Well, we're not talking about Denver though. Thank you.
Damn.
Dude, I actually look at those things, man. I would love to get one, but
I don't like the new ones.
oh, dude, the new ones with the top down. and
I
the
think
whole
they
time-
look better than a Jeep.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you're deciding between like a Jeep 4-door and a
Oh,
Bronco
Chuck Norris in
4-door.
the Air Force.
Damn.
yeah, hell yeah, there you go.
You joined the Air Force in 1958.
That's the year my dad was born, 1958.
Oh, 1958, good year, dude. Can you name one other thing happened then?
1958. Nixon. Did
Wait, is his
something.
name not actually Chuck?
Got it. You nailed it. That's what I was gonna
What's
say.
his real name? Is it Charles? Because I always just assumed it was Charles Norris, and that was short for it.
Charles?
I hope it's just
Oh,
Chuck.
Mr. Charles Norris.
Because it said he got the nickname
Hello,
Chuck.
this is Charles Norris.
Dude, so
Carlos
No way.
Ray?
There's
Carlos Ray.
His name's Carlos?
Bro, none of y'all knew that. I
Wow.
know none of us knew that. That is
no,
insane.
that's a good random fact to throw out for
Holy
sure.
fuck.
Carlos Ray Norris.
If you let me ask you this, you have 25 guesses. You guessing
No.
that?
No.
No
I'm never
shot.
getting. I'm not guessing anything remotely non-white when you're
Yeah.
asking me to guess.
Is
who
he
Chuck
like-
Norris
Even
is.
if you cut out Ray.
Wow. That's pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, it is. It is
can't
pretty
believe
mind
that.
blowing.
Well, I'm not surprised that Bruce Lee's real name is not that because a lot of like Asian people when they emigrate will adopt a more Americanized first name because they also have their like family name as their first name in Asian culture. So like his actual name is Lee Junfan,
You should cut that.
and that's like
No.
his
We're
first
keeping
name, I
everything.
guess, is John Fan. I don't know where he gets Bruce from that, but that's just what he chose when he got
Yeah, this is the uncuttable episode. Nothing gets cut.
Sunfire.
When we first started this podcast, nothing was supposed to get cut, and that changed pretty quickly.
It hasn't
I think
been
we
too
made
bad.
it-
I mean, the whole first episode was technically
made
cut.
it 10
because-
minutes.
Yeah, remember John listed all his favorite slurs, and I was like, dude, that's not going to happen, bro.
Well, I did that on
Yeah, well, that
purpose
one
as a
thing
joke,
Clayton just
dude.
stated.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
first thing I said. I was
Yeah,
like,
so-
wait. I thought we were practicing.
We'll tell you. We'll tell you later.
Another time.
Carlos
It
Ray.
wasn't wild.
Carlos
It was
Ray.
just taken out of context.
Dude, that sounds like the new up and coming like pop singer. It's like Carlos Ray's new single,
Featuring
Well,
Bad Bunny.
Smile.
Carly Rae Jepsen was an actual.
Dude, okay, I
Carlos
do have to
Ray.
admit something.
Hot 99.5.
Dude, I'm fully on Bad Bunny now. He's awesome.
Oh my
I'm
fucking
right
go.
in there. Clayton.
I'm
Don't
telling
understand.
you.
I'm gonna
Clayton
be
is the
honest with you.
dude.
Like, I'm sure he's got fine music, and I think I've probably heard a couple of his
Fine.
songs. But how do you pick
Fuego.
the name Bad Bunny
Dude, hold
I
on.
thought it
and
was
think
a
you're gonna be
female.
like a legitimate artist?
I thought it was a female.
No.
Bad
The
Bunny.
longest time before, like he
That
started.
sounds like the
coming
villain
big.
in a children's cartoon
Before I
show.
ever brought him up, you thought he was female?
No, like before, way before that. Bad Bunny's been around. I know you just discovered him in Puerto Rico, but he's been around for a while. He's been around for a while. I just didn't know exactly what it. I thought it was a girl.
Clayton gets off the plane. He's like, "There's some kind of fucking bunny running around, and it's been causing a lot
this
of
is
problems."
wild.
No,
Where's this
But-
renegade rabbit at?
no, yeah, exactly. The Renegade Rabbit. That might be the title of the episode. No, I was gonna say we're at this surprise party this weekend, and Clayton shows me this new song, which is awesome. It's called, I think, Monaco, and it's a sick song. I mean, you can't understand a fucking word he's saying, but
So then why would I listen to it?
just trust me. I thought the same
It's-
thing.
If it's
Good.
not heavy metal, then I don't want to listen to music I can't understand.
True,
Okay,
true,
sick, dude.
true,
Hardcore,
true.
dude. Hardcore.
Carlos Ray, dude.
I'm just
Carlos
saying,
Ray and Bad
as a heavy
Bunny.
metal fan, I can admit
Monaco.
you can't hear that.
Yeah,
shit
but
half the
anyway,
time.
Clayton looks at me.
What's up with Monaco? What's so good about it?
So it, dude,
Do you know
it's
where
just-
Monaco
it's
is?
a great beat. It has like an awesome beat. It sounds like a Rick Ross beat kind of. And anyway, Clayton starts putting the song on. He goes, "Dude, I know probably like 98% of the song now." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I got it memorized." I was like, "No, you don't."
Does he sing in Spanish?
Oh, the whole time.
So how would you know
So,
it?
dude, I'm sitting there like
was-
praying. I'm like, "Dude, please say Clayton just managed to memorize this whole song somehow."
He's just
And,
like making sounds with his mouth that sounds Spanish.
exactly.
He's like, "Donde está?"
Oh,
no.
right though, right?
but no, he did know about like 3% of the song. So I'll give him that.
That's
Like the
3%
chorus?
more than I'll ever know.
Yeah,
The-
pretty
the
much
intro.
like half the
Really?
chorus.
That's the fucking intro? Uh-huh.
I told you.
Yeah,
You
dude.
struggled with that?
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
like,
I
told
can't
you.
remember if he says or right here, but I'm just gonna say huh.
he just stops. He's like,
okay,
I can't
okay.
do it. I can't do it.
If you had to guess, where do you think Monaco is? What country?
Well, I have no idea. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
It's in Europe.
It's in Europe. It doesn't help me.
I thought it would.
What about you?
You
Clayton?
don't
You wanna
embarrass
give it a shot?
yourself.
I don't really even know where to guess. To be honest
It's
with you.
around the Mediterranean.
It's his own country.
It's a trick question. It's its own country.
Oh, fuck you. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Oh, dude, you're so funny. So silly.
That's a good one though.
Well, what'd you guys get into this weekend? We went to the surprise party, but we'll finish up with that. It was very fun.
It's fucking dope though. Monaco be. A
I went
sick
to
place
Florida.
go. They do the F1 race there.
Oh yeah, how's Florida, dude?
It was pretty sick. Me and Savannah went to West Palm Beach, which is
Oh
like
damn.
Whoa.
a very like bougie area.
I know we're in the-
and then like
Around money over here.
oh dude, we're not anymore. But no, it was cool. Where we stayed was on Palm Beach Island, which is even like the bougier section of West Palm Beach. Actually, shout out the sponsor.
was the-
Gerald
what was-
Ford's house is on Palm Beach Island.
It all
Oh, I
goes
got
back
another
to
Gerald
Ford,
Ford
dude.
fact. You know the biggest warship in the world is called the USS Gerald Ford. Shout out Ford truck.
I thought you said worship and not warship.
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 But you were thinking like
That's pretty sick. I'd like to see a picture.
I saw
of
a
that.
video of it, and this thing's fucking
So how
sick.
long were you there for?
Sorry, I
we
didn't
went
do
down
that.
Friday. I got back yesterday. But it was cool. So like I said, we were on like the bougie part. Like the first night we were there, maybe the second night. I don't even remember now. It was all kind of they all start to blur together. We took like a little. They call it a sunset like cruise. You just get on like a catamaran that's got a bar on it, and it just
Oh,
like
that's sick.
Why'd you
Sounds
go? Why'd you
dangerous.
go?
just for the fuck of it. Like we kind of called it like an anniversary trip, but it was like just planned. And
That's cool.
just
Happy
just to
anniversary,
have a
dude.
vacation.
Happy
and
anniversary,
Do
man.
whatever. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
happy anniversary, man.
What'd you
Oh,
get
did
her?
you see Florida Man when you were there?
I saw several.
Did you see like the Florida Man?
Did you see Jameis Winston?
I didn't know if they identified. Oh, there was one.
You go. There's a Florida man.
there was a distinct Florida man there. We were leaving. We were in like the more downtowny area. You had to like go back across the bridge, to, like the mainland, and we were down there. We were walking from a bar to I think our dinner reservation, and it was like it's a pretty touristy area, but there was like a surprising number of homeless people for like being as like quote unquote like wealthy of an area.
Right, right.
You didn't see it much during the day, but as we were like walking towards like this restaurant, there was like people walking down this road, this like more cut through with not many bars on it. And I see this like dude shirtless, and he just definitely like on something, kind of like talking to himself, like walking towards our way on the sidewalk. And he's probably a good like 100, 200 feet in front of us. And he like, there's these like 2 or 3 girls walking past him, and they're not like, they don't say anything to him. But as he like goes by, he like bucks at him.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like, okay. I'm like, babe, let's cross the street.
Yeah.
And, like, dude, it was so that was the most like Florida man weird shit I saw.
I'm picturing.
and that was like
I'm picturing like an old leathery skinned man.
no,
Shirtless.
he was shirtless, not as leathery as you would think for being shirtless in Florida. He
Yeah.
was like on the like not pale, but like not like
Yeah.
leather skin. Honestly, looked like I would call him like a skinhead type look, bald head, like
Gotcha.
clean shaven, not like super tatted, but definitely just like that kind of like scrawny skinny you see with a lot of like homeless drug
Like a
addicts.
heroin addict or something.
Yeah, probably. I didn't see like track marks, but I didn't get that close to him to like.
He was too busy bucking.
Hey
at
man,
people.
what's your drug of choice? You know what's going on here? But no, I just like
Evan's
crossed the
like,
road, and I was
heroin?
like, let's just avoid this whole situation
Yeah.
and go to the other
He's
side.
like, hey,
Yeah, it's
heroin,
best to
knew
just walk away.
but that was
from
like the weirdest like Florida man shit I saw. Everything else, it was a pretty like touristy / like wealthy area.
That's
so-
cool. Did you get any good food?
Yeah, we had a lot of good food, like Mexican the first night. Went to a pizza. No, wasn't a pizza place. We did get pizza.
Oh, dude, what was that Snapchat you sent me? The guy getting rushed out on the stretcher in the ambulance.
Went to this place called like Brick Tops, which is like a steakhouse, like kind of Ruth Chris style, whatever.
Oh, that sounds
And we're
sick.
sitting in there, and like they just roll up, and like ambulance, fire truck, police. They like go out to the patio with like a stretcher, and yeah, I don't know what it was, but they pulled. him
Oh,
out
he
on
must
a
have
stretcher.
choked on the steak, dude.
That's why I said I was like, R.I.P. this guy. He like what I say, he like choked on
Yeah,
a Vienna,
if he-
choked on a Vienna sausage.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then someone was like, dude, I can't believe, wait, he died? Like in the restaurant, and Pipe's like, I have no idea. I just assumed. And I started geeking at that.
Yeah, I mean, 50-50 shot.
I've been so hungover at a restaurant where I thought I should get an ambulance.
Dude, I
Like
think
you're
we've all
just sitting
been
there like
Yeah.
just sweating and your heart's racing really fast. And
Dude,
you're
we
like,
were in Philly recently, and we got after it the night before. Went to this place called Woodrow's, and
Oh, yeah.
they have like cheesesteaks. Their food's like amazing. And I got a cheesesteak and a fried chicken sandwich. I don't know why I thought that would work. And it's just we're not there a lot, so I was like, I'm gonna feast.
Yeah.
and I
Their
get
food
like
is fucking
halfway,
dank,
dude,
dude.
and like my hearing just like shut off when I was eating.
Hearing.
And I literally just went like, and I could like hear myself breathing.
Did you hear the ringing, the ears ringing?
And like Kevin, his brother, looks at me and he's just like, "Hey, dude, dude, are you okay?" And I just stood up, didn't say anything to anyone, just walked to the bathroom. I thought I was like gonna throw up, but I just like basically sat on the toilet and I was like, "This might be it. Might die like Elvis."
Yeah,
Die
you're
right
gonna
away.
you cross paths with
So
like
you chose
one
to go
concerned
die on the
citizen.
toilet instead of
kind
surrounded
of,
by
yeah.
your friends.
And my wife. Actually, no, Danielle wasn't there, but
That's funny.
oh, no,
Yeah.
maybe she was. I don't know.
I hate being hungover in public. That's the worst.
That's why I just don't do anything when I'm hungover. I literally fucking curl up in a little cocoon in
I
my
get
bed.
forced to do stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
why-
well, I have no
yeah.
one making me do anything. So
Or
I
like
gotta
you
just
wake up
fucking-
drunk and you're like, "This is gonna be the best day ever," and then you plan stuff and you're in the middle of doing it and it hits you.
I haven't woke up drunk in a long time,
not,
thankfully.
not like drunk, but just
No, I
like,
know.
still like good,
Yeah.
feeling great.
Or
Even
just
though I
like,
don't think
just
I
like you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Usually I'm pretty good at like, I'm like,
Only
it's
very
fine.
few
I gotta
times
go
I've
to bed.
actually like woken up and then the hangover hit me a little bit later. That's like very
Yeah,
rare
usually
for
it's
me.
immediate.
Dude, speaking
Yeah.
of having someone
I'm
force
lucky
you
if
to
I
do
get a good night's
something.
sleep.
Speaking of have someone forcing you to do something, we had to do a Danielle signed up for a 5K like a few months back.
Oh, shit.
So
Oh yeah.
I found out last Monday that she texted me and she's like, "Hey, just so you know, we're gonna have to wake up around like 5 a.m. for this 5K." And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And she's like, "We have to be like up and at 'em by that time." And I was like, "Dude, if you would have told me that, there's no chance I'm doing that," you know? So, and she was just like, "I don't think I really did anything wrong here." And I was like, "Bro, imagine if it was like an Eagles game." And I was like, "Yeah, it's an 8 o'clock game." And like we're prepping for that. And like that Monday, I was like, "Actually, dude, they're playing at 1."
Why?
It would be a fucking nightmare.
Why at 5?
Well, I mean, you just have to, dude. Running people,
Are they crazy?
it's a whole fucking thing, man.
Jesus.
Like marathons, like I don't know what, like we talk about that, like it's just like, oh yeah, people run marathons.
Yeah.
I was watching those people, man. We were in the car leaving in Canton, like a neighborhood way far away from like the harbor, and there's
Yeah.
like giant group of people still running. This was like an hour and a half after we ran, and they're just like loving it, smiling, waving to people.
Dude, that's what I'm
running
saying.
home.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think runners when they run like that, and they like fucking enjoy it. Like they're drug addicts. They just don't do drugs. They run.
There is
Yeah.
a runner's
That's what it
high.
is.
There's
Yeah,
a-
the
there's
runner's
a
high,
thing.
yeah.
But they're fucking weird about it. Like they're obsessed with it.
Danielle's aunt ran the Boston Marathon, and she was
Like
like,
when it happened.
no, not when it happened. It's happened a bunch of times. Not
The
like
Boston
the,
Marathon happens every year.
I meant the Boston bombing, but
Yeah, I think there was a bombing at the marathon.
yeah, I know. It's why I was saying like she
Okay.
ran.
Let's lock in. Let's lock in here, boys. But no, yeah. So,
Good God,
but she
dude.
says the same thing where she's like, by the end of it, you're just like ready to go. Like you're, it's
To
like
do
having a
what?
high.
To go to
Dude.
sleep?
I guess go run more.
Some
maybe,
people
dude.
shit themselves running marathons.
What?
Yeah, no shot, bro. Also, people put band-aids over their nipples because of
Yeah, what
chafing.
is that? That has to be a myth.
I'll band-aid my nipples all day long. If I shat myself, I would literally never ever run again. I'd be like, dude, this is terrible. What
Dude,
the
Evan's
fuck
like,
is the point?
Evan's
of
like
this?
Is it
wheelchair
because they
bound
don't
next
want
time
to
we
stop
see him.
running?
No, it's because like they're if you, especially if you're not like it happens to like train people too, but it's something about like the muscles just giving up, and your bowels will be one of the muscles that fucking just empties
Dude, imagine you
themselves.
train
Jesus.
like your dick off for a marathon for like 3-4 years, and some guy right in front of you shits, and you slip on it, like fuck your leg up.
That's what I mean. That's why if I ever like if there's any activity I ever done, if I have shit myself, I've never done that activity ever again.
Yeah.
Like why would you continue to do that?
Dude, Evan like runs a 5K, shits himself. Next time we see him, he's like wheelchair bound. He's just like, yeah, I'm not walking anymore. He's just like, it's
these
over.
legs. These legs. don't
I'm
work.
done trying.
Some guy shit himself.
Every once in a while, I'll get like I'll get that feeling of like, damn, I'm being a fat piece of shit. I haven't worked out in so long, and then I'll be like, well, I don't feel like driving to the gym, so I'll go on a run. And Kristen, she's a big runner, but she was like, yeah, run down to the trail that I always run at. So I was like, okay, cool. She's like, yeah, it's like a 3-mile run, whatever. She didn't say getting to the trail was 1.5 miles. So I got to
Like,
the
that's
trail.
all you wanted to
I
do.
turned around and I ran back to the house.
It's a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Well,
that's punk.
ran walk.
That's a pretty good run.
Yeah,
that would piss
and I
me
came
off.
back and I was dying. And
Yeah.
she's like, how was it? How was the trail? Did you like it? I was like, I saw it. I didn't run it.
Saw the stars.
He's like, I pointed and said, there it is.
I was like, oh, that's where you go. I'll drive here next time and then run.
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. It's just like a different breed.
But
but-
she'll run like 5 miles. And
Yeah,
just be like,
that's
yeah,
nuts, dude.
I didn't do too great.
Ever since I got this job,
25
I've
minutes.
stopped. I have no reason to run. I walk like 5 to 10 miles a day at work, so
You guys also didn't ask my time. Weren't you interested in if I got a PR?
not really. No.
I'm more interested on if you beat
your
Danny or not.
5K PR.
No.
You beat Danny, and that's the most important.
Well, we ended up. Danny was talking shit like for 3 months, saying I'm gonna be the slowest Sadler. So that started like eating away at me a little bit, and so I like tried to train a little bit. And I ran like 2 miles on the treadmill. I'm not kidding. I don't think I've ever been that close to like legitimately
Yeah,
dying.
it sucks, dude.
And I was just like, I have to run another mile after this? This is insane.
Yeah.
There's just no way. I couldn't do it. So anyway, we ended up
Treadmill
coming.
running does suck more than like being out there. I think though.
Because there's an end in sight when you're running outside.
Yeah,
Or
for
so
sure.
the illusion.
And
of it.
like the scenery moves past you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
Danielle
illusion of
got
it.
a PR. She got her fastest time because
Really?
she said she would just see somebody. It's exactly what you're saying. You see somebody in front of you, and then you'd like just chase that person down. Then you see somebody else, chase that person down. So then like it's not being like on a treadmill where you're like just
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
Dude, mad props to people that can do that shit.
I would like to be able to do that, but like just think about how healthy you'd feel.
So
Dude,
what was
you'd
your
be-
time?
You'd be like a runner douchebag guy.
Oh yeah, so me and Danny walked with Rita and Danielle's friend Michelle. You guys all know Michelle. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, we're on a podcast, so they don't
Yeah,
know.
Danielle's friend Michelle. She's also like pretty pregnant, and
She's pretty pregnant.
yeah. So like,
Did you lose to the pregnant lady?
no, I beat her ass.
Dude, that's fucked up. Is the kid
crime.
okay?
Physically.
Oh, no, chill. That's not what I meant. But no, like the last like 30 or 40 feet, Danny's just like talking to me, and he just like bucks, like he's about to take off, and I just went like red, and I just took off. And dude, I get to the finish line, and I'm just like, ha, ha, and I turn around, they're like 100 yards behind me. Danny didn't even run one time, so I did beat him. He's still the slowest out there, 100%.
So you both walked together the entire time and then
Yeah.
beat him in the last 100 yards.
maybe like 40 yards, but yeah,
Doesn't
Is that
matter.
like an hour?
it was about an hour and 1 minute, I think, is what we had.
5K's 3.1 miles.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Look at that.
Yeah, we walked it. It's not embarrassing, dude. Okay, I'd
I
like to
would
see
walk
any
it
of you
too.
guys
I
try
would
to
walk
do
it
it.
too.
You went to the Baltimore Running Festival and took a 3-mile walk.
Yeah, I did. 3.1 actually, dude. Show some respect.
Dude,
Woke
I'm
up
not talking
early-
shit at all.
Woke
I
up
do the same
early
thing.
for it too.
Oh, my bad. Hey,
Yeah,
how does your
5
5K go? Oh no, you didn't fucking do one.
No, because I won't. I'm not doing
That's
it.
like, I think it was like about this time last year or something. I forget exactly when. My mom was like, she hits me up. She's like, do you want to take a walk across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge? I'm like, what? Like, what do
How
you
far
mean?
is that?
I think it's like 4 miles,
Really?
I believe. 4.5.
I know a lot of people do that every year.
And she's like, yeah, they like shut it down once a year and you can just walk it. I'm like, is it like for like a charity? You just you're just walking it? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, no,
just
I don't want to
just-
do
just
that.
mi- middle
what
of
if
the
she
summer.
said? What if she said no charity? Would you have thought about it?
I mean, maybe if there was a charity, then like I could see something. If I care about that charity, to be honest, like I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Not
if it
gonna-
was like the Evan Pfeiffer Foundation and you get all the money? Would you do it then?
just
No,
Pretty good
because then
charity.
why do I need to pay myself? That's
that's
fucking
such
stupid.
a douchey thing that they do.
charity
Well,
stuff.
what?
The charity
The
stuff.
Charity?
No.
He's like, fuck raising
No, the
money.
Chesapeake,
I know
Fuck
what you're
those
saying.
kids at St.
no,
Jude,
the
dude.
Chesapeake Bay Bridge is a shit show without a marathon, and then for
fair.
them to close.
I mean, they
one
close it
whole
for like
bridge,
a couple hours and you walk it, and then I also asked her too. I was like, so like, do they like you gotta walk it back? Do they have it like? Do I park over there?
There's like a
And then
golf
is there a
cart. They
bus?
they take you back.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just like this is all seems. I'm like honestly, no, I don't want to wake up early on a weekend, walk 4 miles across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge,
and then walk back though.
And
Right?
I don't know. I never found out. I don't.
Maybe
plan
they
to.
park on the other side and then people drive.
No,
back.
no. What they do is there's a boat, and they take you. I'm making this up as I
Yeah.
speak.
No shit. No shit.
And there's a boat, and they
I was
take you
thinking
on,
that
they
would make
take-
more
yeah,
sense. That would
yeah,
be less
yeah, And then they
traffic.
drop you off halfway. You have to swim back.
You might
It's
have
the-
to walk back. That's the thing.
It's
Then
the SS Gerald
8
Ford,
miles.
dude.
It's as
like,
the
no.
USS Gerald Ford comes, and
Yeah, it just drags you
There's
right
no way
across.
that thing could fit in the Chesapeake Bay.
I go across the Key Bridge every day for work, which is like
I hate
connecting
that fucking
Dundalk
thing.
to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
And
they need to just knock that.
Going
bridge
that
down.
way, there's always one person, at least once a week, that looks as if they've ran out of gas, and they're just on the middle of the bridge.
Dude, some people are like fucking
And it's
terrified
like, what
of
are
bridges,
you
though.
doing?
I think you also just drive like
Dude, my
very
aunt,
fast.
My aunt is. She
Yeah,
would make
you
my
go-
uncle
if
drive.
you're like,
My mom
I'm
used
not
to get
gonna
that
make
way,
it,
too.
You just floor it.
They would never take the Bay
Coast
Bridge.
down.
Yeah, I guess.
My mom used to get fucking hates the Bay Bridge. She hated
a lot of
it.
people hate it. I think
It's a fear.
people who've told me that they've walked it, they said that it does.
It sways.
Yeah, it sways.
It's all
That's
bridge.
normal.
All bridges do. It's normal.
You just don't realize it because you're in a car
Yeah.
most of the time.
If bridges were rigid, that rhymed. Kind of.
Ooh. rigid.
They
You sound like
rigid.
Eminem
If
for
they
a
were
second,
rigid,
dude.
then they wouldn't like any type of like extra force like outside of like driving on it would cause them to collapse. So like big breeze, if it was too
Yeah.
rigid,
They gotta go with
So
it.
they have to have a little flex.
that's
That's
sketch, dude.
why concrete has rebar in it. So when concrete
Makes sense.
like flexes, that metal.
the old rebar conversation.
old
dude.
Speaking of
Rebar.
rebar, dude, fucking
Speaking of rebar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you have here?
I got a
There's
nice
no
segue.
way.
I can't get into the specifics, but at my work, they're building a whole new part of the building, and it's like a lot of work. And they are laying tons of concrete, tons of rebar. They're doing like shock testing, all this shit, and it's just nonstop drilling for the last like fucking 4 weeks, dude, all day
At work, that rough.
And it's just fucking. And
Imagine being
the
the
place
guy
is, like,
doing the
connected.
hammer drilling.
I don't want to
It's his
imagine. They're
job.
contractors. They're all over the building, but
You ever say, "Hey, good morning, how you doing?"
it is actually pretty crazy how they fit like this shit that we use in these like small corridors, and they're just fucking there. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Dude, that blows my mind. Too.
We have at work, it's like probably a $3 or $4 million machine that it's so big that they had to fucking use a crane. They had to take off top of the building
Oh, and drop that
and
fucker in.
fucking crane and drop it in like that. Dude, it was crazy when they were bringing it in. I was like, what the fuck is that?
That's
Like,
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm in construction. Nothing gets me going more than a crane.
Cranes are sick.
I'll be honest.
Cranes are fucking
Like,
dope.
especially when
surprised
there's
at all by
big,
that.
huge one like that.
Yeah.
I could sit outside. I'll just watch it.
Do you know
spin
what
around.
blows my
There's
mind
a
even
crane
more?
like moving. I love to watch that.
That's
sick.
so cool.
Dude, you know what blows my mind even more? You ever seen cranes when they're on top of fucking skyscrapers doing work?
Yes.
I'm like, they had to get a crane to, I guess, bring the other crane up
Yeah.
and put on top of there, but they'll just be going about their day, fucking 100 stories up.
Yeah,
and I'm
no.
just like, dude.
Cranes build cranes.
It's the coolest shit.
That's crazy. Damn, I didn't realize we were such a pro crane podcast, dude.
No, there's just heavy machinery is fucking cool sometimes. That's
It
all I'm
is.
saying.
I didn't say Ukraine. I said pro crane.
We're pro Ukraine.
Okay, all right.
We're
then
a
we are.
Ukraine
We are.
podcast.
I didn't want to just decide that for
No, we're-
as a
yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah.
We're not going to get into Gaza. Let you guys form your own opinions on that. But we're pro Ukraine.
I'm pro everybody.
Also,
Pro
let's get back to the
Ukraine,
whole
pro
crane
Russia.
thing. You said cranes get you excited.
Oh, they're awesome.
What I think majority of vehicles get you excited.
Yeah, but nothing like a crane.
Is crane
Or
number
a
one?
big, huge dump truck.
Oh, what about like a good
Seen a
like
few of
when, you
those
know when
in
you're
Puerto
like
Rico.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, man. A couple of them walking down the road.
besides the annoyance, if you're on the road and you pass like a big like
It's fucking sick.
farm like tractor
Yeah.
piece of
Yeah.
equipment,
Yeah, yeah.
that's always sick.
I don't know. Planes kind of get me going, too.
Planes are sick.
So yeah, you can just say it's all vehicles. It's fine.
Like the
Any
U.S.
mode of
planes, like,
transportation.
dude.
Well, it's like what's that TikTok that went around? It was like guys whenever they hear a helicopter and it's like just dudes just running outside and be like, oh, Like,
Dude, oh,
I
man.
love if I'm at work, I hear a helicopter, I'm sticking my head.
Oh, they're
outside.
There was one today. It was
fucking
I was standing outside and it was not National Guard, Coast Guard. Coast Guard
Oh, really?
helicopter. And the door was open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave him the old rock on sign. I'm in the middle of this parking lot by
"Play Bad
myself, so
Bunny."
they had to have seen me. They saw me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
sure.
they're because they were flying
Yeah,
low
they
and the door was
definitely
open.
did, yeah.
There was two guys up. I don't know if they threw it back or not, but I was just like, yeah,
they just like drop a grenade on
Protect
Clayton.
that coast, brother.
let's go.
Dude, that reminds me of when
yeah.
dude when there was so Elga City had like the second flood that they had.
I remember this story.
Obviously like got slammed again, and we're sitting on Clayton's balcony. It's fucking pouring, and we're just like kind of watching everything go down, and like maybe 500 yards in front of us, there's like this guy in his house, and there's like trees covering, so we can't really see much, but the guy just screams out. He's like, ah, and Clayton like puts his head up, like just seeing what's going on, and he just goes like, help, like loud help. Clayton just stands up and goes, fuck yeah, dude, literally. And I look at him, I was like, why'd you yell fuck yeah? And he goes, dude, he's partying. I was like, dude, he clearly yelled help.
He's like drowning.
I don't know what word. Maybe you could have thought he said like
no,
that.
even crazier. Lightning struck their apartment and it caught on fire.
That's not funny. That actually did happen. I
Clayton's
swear.
like double fuck yeah.
No, yeah, that was crazy. The whole top of the house, or the whole top of the like apartment building was just gone. You could see inside like with Sims
Yeah, like
almost.
20 minutes later after that whole thing on
convertible
the balcony,
apartment?
we go back in and we just hear fire trucks and ambulances come down. We're like, what's going on in the neighborhood? It is,
Clayton's outside like,
yo, it is monsooning outside. But we decided anyways, we'll take the umbrella and go check it out. We look down, sure as shit, the whole building is on fire.
yeah, it was
Christ.
crazy.
And everybody was watching it, and I was just like,
Hope everyone was okay. Jesus.
Dude, yeah,
Hopefully
you
they
are.
didn't hear
You
me.
really
I
are
just
like.
imagine you walking through downtown Elgin City while it is flooding and you just have an umbrella.
Well, it
you're
was
just
like
like,
on
what's
the outside.
going on
Like,
over
why are
here?
you
guys?
We
wearing
were like
that?
on the outside, so like we kind of just see everything, but it wasn't like
We're
yeah,
on
'cause
the
there was-
outside looking in.
Yeah, exactly. We were on the outside looking.
Were you
in.
looking at them through the glass?
Yeah, that was.
Don't
Yeah,
know
it
how
was.
much time has passed.
I kind of got fucked up saying something else today too, or not today, but Friday after work, I went to the bar by myself, and
God.
In Ellicott City.
yeah, I got some food and a beer and was heading home. But me and this guy were talking, this older guy.
Let me guess.
And we're
Let me
just
guess.
like hanging
Morgan
out.
Oh, you kissed?
No.
Oh, damn.
No. But the
kissed
bartender
Morgan
was
Wallen.
telling us that they were having like a movie night for like scary movies and stuff for Halloween.
Okay.
The bar
And they were-
was?
Yeah, they have like a whole nother side to it. So
That's cool.
they were having like movie night, and they were decorating for it and everything like that. Well, the bartender's mom, this older lady, comes in and has like a shitload of balloons, obviously filled with helium.
Oh
And
no, they were nitrous.
so it was like 30 balloons.
No, they weren't
And
nitrous balloons.
she brings them inside, and I jokingly was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Oh, you're out of breath," like pretending like she blew them up with her mouth, but clearly they were filled with
Oh,
helium.
man.
And the guy next to me, it was like his mother-in-law or something, and he was just like, "Yeah, where's your oxygen tank?" And she was like, I didn't want to lug it around today. And I was
Oh,
like,
what?
I was like, no, like you guys saw the balloons. I was making a joke on the balloons. I didn't know
Right.
that you actually were like carrying around
Damn.
oxygen.
Well, props to her then.
Yeah,
No oxygen
so
tank
double
carrying all the
shit on
balloons.
there.
That's
So
hilarious.
I thought you were gonna say something like she thought it was a fat joke, but that's way worse.
no, yeah. So I just didn't readdress that, and I was just like, oh no, just forget about it.
She's like, I got a phone call.
Yeah, but the son-in-law was like, where's your oxygen at? I didn't feel like carrying around.
Dude.
Like nobody else saw 30 balloons walk in here, and
Yeah.
that's a funny joke, being like, you blew them
I
up
would've
with your
laughed.
mouth.
No, yeah, that's
I would've
definitely a good
laughed.
one. That's like straight out of a sitcom.
Yeah.
Maybe
know
she
what,
used her tank to fill them.
Well, for the rest, but it was helium.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense to have a helium.
Yeah.
She just walked around like, hello.
But for like the rest, like the 30 more minutes that I was there, I just kept thinking about that and been like,
The balloons?
no, like that I said that.
Oh,
that
No,
made
that's
me-
one of
I
those
was
things.
like, what?
You just repeat it in your head. And you're
Yeah,
like, I'm
I'm
an
like-
idiot. I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
yeah,
I'm like,
no,
but you
I've
couldn't.
been
they
there.
all think I'm an idiot here.
He's
They
like
all
having
think
a
I'm an
nightmare,
idiot.
like wrestling through balloons, like trying to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my Friday.
You know what blows my mind every time I go to Florida too is they have lizards like we have squirrels.
Oh, just rolling around.
Yeah, like they're not very big. They'll maybe be like
Little guys.
6 inches at most, and like
Where
those are the
is
big ones.
where you went?
West Palm Beach.
Yeah, where is that?
It's Florida.
Yeah, but like what part?
It's Florida.
I believe it's technically south of Miami, if I'm not mistaken.
South?
I could be wrong. No, I don't know Florida.
That
like
sounds right. That sounds right.
Pull it up.
I think our weakest.
Jamie, pull it up.
Florida.
I think
map.
our weakest
Why do you
subject.
type in Google.com on
I'm-
Google?
Yeah, I was just
The
gonna ask
search
that
bar,
too.
the
Yeah.
search bar is right
Shout out
there.
That's like
Carlos
what my
Ray.
dad does. My dad goes in like types www. dot.
Computer does it's not defaulted to Google. So
You don't have to explain yourself. Fuck him. You don't have to explain yourself.
You know you can.
Ah.
shut the fuck
Did you try typing it in on your other computer?
Clayton's like,
where the
Clayton's
bar
like, hey,
is?
guy helping me. Do better helping me. That's literally what he's doing.
I don't know much about computers.
Say it
but
South
you know.
click the
Florida.
map box there on the right of it.
Have you ever been to Florida, John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you went to Key West. You talked shit
I've been
about
to Key West. I also was in Fort Lauderdale for Frank's
Just
bachelor party.
Scroll out.
Oh,
That
that's
was cool.
sick.
I've never
Fort
been golf. I've
Lauderdale
never
was
been
the-
golf side.
it. Golf side.
I wasn't
I
golf
went to a
side.
place called Grayton Beach, which is in the Panhandle. It was pretty cool.
Oh, it's right above Boca,
it's above Boca.
so it's above.
Oh, no, it
Miami.
is not south of Miami Mountains.
So it is the Atlantic side.
Okay.
Were you just repping Hawaiians the whole time when you were down there?
I did have like 3 different like pattern shirts, but dude, like you sweat so. Like the first 2
Was it still
days were
hot?
so humid.
That's
Yeah.
There's, like the last day was like humidity was fine, but the first 2 days were so fucking humid. Like
Oh, I bet.
walking to the beach, I was fucking drenched in sweat.
I wonder, what do you think like the coldest like Miami gets every year? Like no way like
60?
less than 70.
maybe
right?
touches
65.
60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
they don't
crazy.
they don't have seasons down there. This also blows my mind. Look at this map of Florida. I didn't realize how like barren the middle
Middle
of
state.
Florida.
Yeah, it's all the
is, dude.
Everglades.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that
actually.
wild?
Even above it. There's-
And that's
it's
like
by
a
lakes.
2-hour drive too.
No, dude.
Like,
yeah.
No, there was
to the
people
middle.
that came from came from
Shout out
Sarasota.
Pompano
They said it was
Beach,
about
dude.
3 hours, 3.5
Love that
hours.
Oh
place.
really?
15
Sarasota
hours.
to West Palm.
You're saying it's 15 hours from Miami to
Yeah.
what's on the other
15?
side there?
No.
West Palm Beach to this side is probably
No,
You
They-
really?
we were in West Palm Beach, and there was a couple from Sarasota that said it took them about 3.5.
Sarasota is where the Phillies
And
practice.
Sarasota is
Yep.
just about, I think,
in
right
spring
across.
training. And also, my dad loves Sarasota.
It's probably a nice
Yeah,
place. I bet.
Sarasota's dope.
It's like right by Tampa, I believe.
Yeah, it's golf side. I don't know how close it is to Tampa, but
Scroll over.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back down there.
it's up more.
scroll
It's
up a little
more. I think
bit.
Sarasota's
Yeah.
up more.
Danielle's never been to Florida
Tampa
one time.
/
Yeah, Sarasota. Yeah,
Siesta Key
right
Beach.
there, yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it
Siesta
right
Key
there.
is really nice too. I've heard.
I'm going to Daytona for Thanksgiving this year. The first time in 31 years, I'm missing Thanksgiving in Thurmont.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
You're really gonna kill that streak for what? Bad Bunny, maybe?
Yeah, and I told my mom thinking she was gonna be sad. She's like, "Cool,
What's the reason you're going
that's
down
good.
there?
That's awesome." Kristen's parents live down there.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
Oh, that's just one of those things you start doing once you get in a relationship. It's
Yeah.
like someone
Yeah.
sacrificing a
Yeah.
holiday somewhere.
but
you know?
I'm like, man, just living in Florida and like during like the season, like the holiday seasons, like Christmas.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
can't
probably
It
be-
would
weird.
just give me an instant headache because
Yeah.
it's like hot as fuck outside, but I'm looking at a blow up snowman.
Yeah.
Snowman.
I couldn't live
Santa
in
Claus.
Florida. I would love that. I
And
would love
it's
to have
85 degrees
Yeah.
outside, and I'm in a pool. Like,
Yeah, I would
But
love
some-
to have
like that
a-
makes me think like somebody
down
never put away their Christmas stuff.
You could.
And it's
you,
July.
You wouldn't have to. I mean, dude, I would love to have. I could never live like full time in Florida. I would totally have a house down there. I could
Oh,
go
yeah,
to wherever
yeah,
I
yeah.
want. That'd be like the.
That'd be a
ultimate
great like
situation.
secondary house for
One
sure.
of my coworkers actually just quit, and he literally just moved down to Florida. He's got a job offer 2 weeks ago, and he's just like, yeah, I'm going.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
So hope he's doing well. I think he was. Where was he? I cannot remember. Melbourne, is that right?
And that's in Florida?
I think so.
Oh, that sounds right.
Melbourne. I know obviously
That's
it's a place in
Australia.
Australia, but I think there's Melbourne in Florida. Anyway, regardless, yeah, he was just like, "Hey, dude," came up to me. He was like, "Hey, man, it's my last day." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" I thought he was fucking with me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm moving to Florida tomorrow." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." It's the last time I saw him. I was like, "That's
nice.
pretty sick."
What if
dude."
you looked at you and went, I want you to come with me?
I'd be like, "How much money are you giving me, dude?"
He's like, nothing. All you have to do is suck one time a day.
Okay,
Oh, dude, what do you do?
I'm sucking him, dude.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're
You're
not.
either sucking or getting sucked.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, what if he offered you that? He was like, you're either every day you're either sucking
I mean,
or
it's been a minute, but I'm not taking this. I don't want him to suck. Dude. Like,
any blowy is not
we're all right
any
there.
blowy, I guess.
Yeah, we're all right there.
I mean, close
Damn.
your eyes, imagination.
I mean, Florida
Yeah.
is nice.
Yeah, it's not that nice, dude. It's like, wow, this sure takes away from the fact that I have a guy's cock in my mouth.
So you would be doing the sucking.
No, I'm not. I'm
pretty sure we gave you-
I don't know, dude. I don't think I would have a cock in my mouth if I was getting my cock sucked.
You never know, dude. It's Florida, man.
I mean, how many,
it's called
how many
69.
guys are in the room?
Dude, when you're in Florida, anything can
If
happen.
you're in Florida, dude, you never know.
What
dude.
happens in Florida stays.
What happens in Florida comes in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Comes back. Florida left a nasty taste in my mouth. I don't know if I'll go back.
Damn.
Christ. Anyway, yeah, Florida's cool. I couldn't live there full time for sure.
No,
No, yeah, I definitely
Nice destination.
the
to
beach
get
was
for a
dope
vacation.
though. It was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. It's definitely a nice little getaway. No,
absolutely.
I wanted to say me and Clayton were at a birthday party this weekend.
You guys going everywhere together, or what's up? Like lately?
No, actually, we've just been getting lucky running into each other, I guess. But
When did we see each other?
You guys
last time?
sucking each other's cocks?
no,
Sounds
dude,
like
sorry.
you guys are going to Florida together.
like
is
you
what it
guys
Hung out
sounds
like one time in a month.
Was it in Florida?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not really
I
sure.
don't know. We're hanging out next weekend, I think. This weekend, though, right?
Yep, I guess so.
You going to Oktoberfest?
Nope, not doing that.
Well, maybe next weekend.
That sounds sick though. What is that at the zoo?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, no, we're not going.
At the zoo?
Damn.
How was that? What?
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
at the
if you-
Baltimore Zoo.
I don't know if you heard what he said, but he said Oktoberfest.
No, I did not pick that out.
But it's a beer fest at the zoo.
This is a beer
Yeah, I figured you picked that up when I said Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
At that point, it's kind of
You said it and
Octobear.
after I asked about the zoo, but when he said it, I definitely just heard October.
yeah, right over your head. Yeah. No, that does sound like a fun time. I'm actually doing another charity walk this weekend.
It's actually a race.
No, this one's a real walk.
He's just calling them walks.
This
I'm
one
gonna
is
be
a real
honest with
walk.
you. You walking 3 miles, I don't care about. Tell me when you walk a marathon.
Okay, done.
That
done,
would
dude.
suck, dude.
Not run it, walk it.
That
I
would
mean, that's like
suck.
you're probably out there for days if you walk a marathon.
You think any of us could walk a marathon?
I mean,
Walk?
I don't think
Yes.
I think physically
Run?
we could
No.
run it. No,
No,
walk.
I don't think anyone in this room could run a 5K. I'm not kidding.
No, obviously
Absolutely,
not.
I could.
Yeah.
Like nonstop.
No, you could. Yeah, you
I'll-
could.
Nonstop?
I could
Yeah,
run
nonstop.
a 5K. If
Yeah, I'm stopping.
absolutely.
Could you run one? You think right now, like tomorrow, if you had to do it?
Dude, he's in good
great.
shape.
That's crazy.
All right, start running, dude. Start running. What time?
What's the time limit to run a 5K?
I mean, you could run as long as you want. I'm just saying you can't stop one time.
I could run a 5K.
I don't know, bro.
Like I didn't know if you had to maybe do a few jog warm up a few days. So you do it right now.
So
I'd put $100
I would
on that.
die. I would literally die.
I'd put $100 on the fact that you couldn't run a 5K.
Today I walked 6 miles, burned 3,000 calories, and that's in probably a 6-hour span, realistically.
How much did you run?
8 hours. I'm not running much of that, but according to this, let's see. Hold on. Because it also monitors my heart rate, so let's see how many minutes we're in the high heart rate.
But anyway, next week we have
33.
Or this Saturday I have a. It's like a. This one's for breast cancer, but it's just like a walk down in M&T, and I think you like walk in the stadium. I'm pretty sure, like potentially on the field for like a portion of it.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty
That's
sure.
cool.
I've played on that field. Just saying.
Yeah, we
Well,
did play
Sadler's
that
been
field.
there. He's received the balls and got them back to the sideline.
I actually have received a ball at that stadium, so you are kind of correct.
Yeah, I didn't play because I was weirdly
Was that
fat
when
and
you went to
chubby
Florida?
and 13 years old.
No. When me and John were like 12 or 13,
I think it was
or some
eighth
shit,
grade. I think it was eighth grade.
we went to states and won, and went to play in the Ravens Stadium, and we got the shit kicked out of us. We lost like 40-0, but it was still sick. We still got to play on
It
the
was
field.
dope. I didn't play a single down because I was fucking weirdly fat
you
and like,
play?
wasn't athletic. But
What team?
We played the
Sex Raiders.
Yeah,
we
played
were
the
Raiders. We
played
played the
Columbia
Ravens.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something, Evan. Not a single person there
Birds.
was from Columbia.
Go Birds.
They were from like Dunbar.
How
They
do you
were
say
high
go
schoolers.
Birds, bro?
Go Ravens, dude.
I know these are like your best friends. We got fucking destroyed.
Yeah, go Birds.
It was honestly a horrible experience. I got off the field. My grandma came up to me, gave me a hug. Not gonna lie, I started bawling my eyes out. I did.
I remember getting.
I was embarrassed.
I remember going to like a travel soccer tournament when I was younger in high school, and it was like a similar thing. Like
Just
I
got
guess
wrecked?
We like won our league, and then like went up to this like place in Pennsylvania and just got fucking shit on.
Yeah,
Dude, the year before that, I played for the Cavs, and like I was like
clown.
not big enough for like I was in between weight, and like I was like a pretty chubby kid, and I like had to go up a weight, and they had like I-70, which is like pretty much like the rejects, and I had to play a year above me, and these kids were like,
The highway.
I literally like
I was thinking the same thing.
I thought the same thing as well.
it's called
I wanted
AI-70.
to make a joke about the high.
Yeah, I was A, but I wasn't like the
here to
good
California.
A.
Like what exit you got?
But anyway, I'm
Clay got one.
I'm like I really haven't hit puberty yet. I'm just a young kid, and like I'm playing with
like still
some of these kids. No, I never hit puberty. I never did.
You should seek
You
help.
threw off my fucking train of thought, dude.
You're playing with these kids. They're older than you.
Yeah, but we had like it was called a jamboree, which is like basically just a bunch of scrimmages. And I remember
Sounds cute.
they brought this team from like right outside DC, and
jeez.
they were like getting everybody to get snaps because like it's a scrimmage, it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh God, where's this going?
All the parents are there.
Dude,
He
this
got
guy, this guy that I played guard, I think, because they just didn't know what to do with me because I wasn't fast and I wasn't like particularly athletic. I played guard, and dude, this nose tackle I lined up against, like, it was full pads, like it's tackle and everything. They were just scrimmages. This guy lined up looked like fucking like prime like Elvis Doomerville, and I was like, or like fucking Aaron Donald, like he was huge. He's supposed to be like 13. This guy was not 13. He was like 15 or
prepubescent
16.
John is going up against him. Dude.
And first snap. Did you ask my dad? I think it was like Seneca Valley. I don't know exactly where they were. First snap, center snaps it. I go to block him. He hits me so hard. He like effortlessly pushed me, but to me, it felt like a freight train hit me. My nose started gushing blood. I had to fucking come out. And my coach was like, he's not gonna put me back in. He was like, I wanted my dad, and I was just like, I don't know. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't know. And I didn't play the rest.
Why
of the
did your
year,
nose
but-
bleed?
Because he fucking hit me so hard and just
Wait,
just
you stopped
fucked me
playing
up.
after that?
No, I play on the team, but I never got in the game.
Oh,
ever.
They were
Ever.
worried about your nose bleeding again, dude.
No, but yeah. So that was.
Also,
like,
how does your nose bleed when you have a mask over your face?
That's what I was wondering.
I think he like.
Was it terror? Did you
got
just
rocked.
get
I
so
think
scared?
he rocked me so hard and like he has such force where it like pushed the helmet.
He
in
broke
against
his
my
hymen.
face.
You should have chopped. You should
13-year-old
have
going
chopped
for the
blocked him,
eyes
dude.
like red.
He would have stepped on me like I'm an ant.
Damn, that kind of sucks. Why was he on that team? I thought you said it was the rejects.
No, that was the scrimmage team we played.
Oh. It was the other team.
Yeah. And I was
So
just
they
like,
got a great team to come and just fuck you
And
guys
then,
up.
that's not even okay, I forgot about this part. So no, I did play one snap. I got in one time for kickoff return, and kickoff
catch it?
return. You No, I didn't fucking. I'm not the returner. I'm the one the blocker. So kickoff return. I'm sure you fucking remember.
that
So
when
you
Todd
go
Fletcher got
down.
hurt?
You go up, and then you guys all kind of run down at once, and then you intercept the people coming towards you.
Yeah, wall.
I turn around. Dude, I don't remember what he looked like, but I know he hit me the hardest I've ever been hit. I blacked out. Like, I got concussed. Like, I woke up and I was like, I was seeing stars, and I was like, and I came out of that game too, and I was like, Dad, I don't know if I want to play football anymore. Like, I'm fucking
Wait,
really
did you go
bummed.
back?
I kept practicing, and I think I ended the season, but like, and I
Your
played
dad,
like
at least you ended
your
the
dad
season.
was probably like, I don't think you should play football anymore.
Yeah, facts. You're 2 for 2 getting knocked the fuck out. That's
yeah.
it.
But that's I don't know. Football, you gotta love it. I love watching it. I
Yeah,
love
dude.
watching it.
Hey, dude, we all just love ball, man. That's all it is.
I love watching
That's
it.
why, again, I wanted to be a ball boy. Same thing. I want to be around the game.
Yeah, and then I hit puberty, and I was like a highly touted recruit, 5-star quarterback, but I didn't
Yeah.
really want to feel like playing. So
Yeah, you're
all right.
right.
Yo, tell him about this weekend.
What
party.
part?
The party.
Say, tell them about the
Oh,
cool
the-
fire that almost started.
Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, we were at this party and they got like a private hibachi chef to come to the house. It was so sick, and it was probably in a room like no bigger than this. And they had like tables wrapped around, and we had this like little man named Chef Tony, and
Wait, what?
that was his name, Chef Tony.
You called him a
little
little
man?
I mean, he was a small man.
Was he like
See,
short?
like a
Yeah.
short,
like a short
small
person?
Yeah.
Like
he was
a-
probably
like
around
a-
Clayton's size.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dig. I didn't mean for that to be a dig.
Hold
That's
on,
all right.
hold on. We're asking, was he like?
No,
Was he a little person? Was he a
Yeah.
dwarf?
Oh,
a
no, no,
midget,
no,
whatever they
no.
want to be called.
I don't know if that's
Hey,
okay.
I'm short, not that short.
You called him a little man.
I mean, Clayton.
You
Was he a
cannot
big guy?
like, lead
Tiny.
off with describing a man that we've never seen and be like, we had this little man. Like,
Dude, I don't think
It was a grown ass man my height.
I don't think it's that.
so
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit.
we're calling you grown?
I mean, Clayton. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll skip over that.
Little man.
Anyway, yeah. So Chef Tony, little man, big man, whatever you want
That
to
was
call
his
him.
actual name.
Oh, now he's
Tony.
big man.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
Well, now
man
I feel
Chef
bad.
Tony.
Now you guys make me feel like a piece of shit. Anyway,
Do you think he's gonna listen to this?
he
Just
might.
don't
dude.
describe his stature. Just call him Chef Tony.
Anyway, so he's like,
Chef Tony.
he's killing it.
Chef
He does like,
Tony.
and, we're in like a closed porch too. So
Like
like,
a screen and
'cause it was
porch?
raining.
yeah, screen and porch. It's like made. It's what, like 8 feet up, 9 feet up, maybe ceilings.
Yeah, yeah.
And
about
he
this.
does like the typical like put all the oil on
Like
the
how many Tonys before the top of the? how many
at
Chef
least
Tonys?
at least 2.5 Tonys. Maybe. What do you think?
I don't know, dude. It's like this height, whatever that is.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So
That's at least 3 Tonys right there.
Yeah, he does. This is definitely 3 Tonys, but he does like the oil on the flat top, and he just like throws a lighter down, thing whooshes up, like kisses the fan. This is like just when we're starting, like kisses
like
like,
a
the
brand new
ceiling fan. And yeah, it's a nice ass fan, and everyone's just like, oh, and he's
like
just
the,
like,
like
yeah,
the fire?
just going, yeah, with the fire, yeah, he was hyped up, and
That's sick, dude.
so yeah, so we all get stir or rice and shrimp and chicken and steak. It was
Like
fucking-
regular hibachi kind of
Oh
shit.
yeah, it was money, dude. He
They give
killed
you the
it.
sauce to the yum yum.
Oh yeah, he had the yum yum
Yum
squirt
Yum?
Do
bottle.
you get? I get double yum yum. Do you guys get double?
Oh, he just
Oh,
let the
he
bottle
gave
in
us
the
the
He's
whole
table.
saying yum yum like that.
What, me? Yum yum?
He gave us the whole bottle, but the
John
first
saying
bottle,
yum yum faster than I've ever heard anyone say yum.
double yum yum.
the first,
Whoa,
the
that was
first
not
bottle
real.
he handed
Double
us
yum
was
yum?
just the salad dressing, and Mike thought it was like the yum yum sauce.
No,
So
I
he goes-
didn't. That's
he,
bullshit.
He pours his cup, and then he pours our buddy Anthony's cup, and then he's like, "Here, you want the yum yum?" I'm like, "That's the
That's
salad
all bullshit.
dressing."
I never said that.
And he was like, "No, it's not. It's not. It's
This
the
is
yum yum."
slander. This
and
is
then
slander.
Tony was like, "No, that's ginger dressing."
Yeah, it was ginger
sounds
dressing.
like
but
great.
just in case you wanted it, I mean, ginger dressing.
Okay,
good.
so what's
is
the
good.
true about? Did you really pour out? Did you think it was yum yum or not?
No, I did not. I know what yum yum is.
But
dude.
did you pour it out and then offer it? What did you say when you offered it to him then?
I said, hey, you want some of this
Yum-yum.
extra sauce? I didn't know what it was. It was just yellow sauce. Dude, if you're getting hibachi, there's sauces to be offered. I'm having all the sauces.
There's no yellow sauce. There's orange sauce.
I mean, this is dressing for the salad.
I feel like it's still orange.
No, this was like a yellow.
was
It's a
yellow?
gold. But anyway,
I guess
so
it could be you, right?
we get all the food,
Gingery.
and
The yum yum is definitely.
yeah, we get all the food, and the guy
Oh,
he
damn.
takes his firework and he puts it right in the center of the grill, right?
Ooh, you got the
Dude,
outdoor
he's
TV
not that
too.
short.
Dude, let's just stop talking about Chef Tony. Do I feel bad now?
Yeah, he is not a little person.
Yeah. So anyway, what I was trying to say was,
What do you have? Some M80s?
he puts this like
Wilson Willies?
probably about like a 6-inch
It's
firework.
probably the size of the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts it right on top of the grill, and he's like, "Oh no! Also, I skipped over
You
this
got
too.
some Screaming Sallies?
No, it was just like a regular like.
Howlin' Hanks.
What's the
shooter.
Willies?
It was just a regular shooter firework.
No Winston Willies.
No,
Willis,
Willis, dude.
no
Don't do it.
M80s?
Don't do it. Don't do it. I know what you're doing. Anyway, there's one guy there. I won't call him out by name because he was getting ripped apart. But every time they would flick like a cucumber at him, he'd be like, "All right, big boy, here we go, big boy. Come on, big boy."
So I'd be so mad.
Just and
Dude, like the nicest guy in the
and
world.
he'd go
too,
around
dude.
the whole
Single
table
them out.
and would call the girls beautiful, like that kind of stuff. And he'd get back to him, and be like, "Oh, here we go, big boy again."
no.
He was like, "I got extra rice. Here you go, big boy. This is all." He's like,
Dude, me and
"God,
Clayton
all right."
we were dying, dude. It was hilarious.
Yeah. So
Yeah, anyway, so he lights his firework off. I'll put this in the video so you guys can see, but it's just like a streamer going off, and then it just starts fucking exploding. And it's all over the place, dude.
Ducks and covers.
But nobody expected it.
Notice Tony is all the way back in the corner.
Oh yeah,
No,
dude,
he was
we literally
hyped.
watched
That
him.
was
Like,
sick.
say he's standing, he literally lights it and he just goes like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
and we're
he
like,
walks all the way up.
we're like,
dude.
he's running, so we should probably be worried. But yeah, dude, it's like,
How's
look
that
at it.
balloon not pop?
It's like
I feel
hitting
it
the
would-
fan
dude,
and everything.
look at the
Dude.
fan.
That's how you know
the
it's
fan
not
okay?
All right, dude. If that's not
it's-
popping
it'll be all right. It'll be
balloons,
all
then
right.
it's not. That's not.
Dude, the
bad.
best part is right when it's done, you look at the fan. There's like these two little like black marks, but it just looks like kind of like wet oil. Like it didn't like it burn.
Yeah.
Wet
and,
oil.
Anyway,
What else?
I got some wet oil.
Anyway,
Wet oil.
Clayton
Here's your
goes,
dry oil, dude.
yeah, I guess you're right. I guess all oil's wet. But anyway, Danielle, Clayton's sister, turns and looks right at Clayton, and he just goes like, he's looking at the fan. He's like, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, look at that.
Dude. Good.
Yeah, it
God.
was crazy, bro. I literally told him at the end. I was like, they should have
Look
just,
at Mike's face too. He's like,
they should have changed it to like hibachi extreme. Like we just,
Yeah.
And at the end, we literally look at him. We're like, hey, you do this a lot inside, and he's like, firework outside, no firework inside, and Will's just like, well, I mean, we're still kind of inside a little bit, dude. But dude,
this firework, it looked like a regular sparkler, and it just
Went up.
he sent it
exploded.
though.
It's not Tony. Tony came prepared. Dude.
Everybody ducking and covering is the
Yeah.
That's
funniest
very
shit
funny.
I've
Everyone's
seen
like,
in
"Woo,
forever.
oh my
Oh, dude,
god,
Will's watch Will. Will's the
literally-
funniest one. Watch.
Every single one of
Dude, he's
you.
worried about his house.
I
He's
know,
like,
no, I know, but
yeah, dude, it's
Will
crazy.
barely turns. That's funny. He doesn't even go. Everyone else goes below the
Yeah,
table.
he doesn't-
Will
yeah,
just
he's
gets
like,
like,
fuck.
He was having it. He was having
That's
a blast though,
funny
dude.
as
I don't think
hell,
he could have.
dude.
Yeah, everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked. But no, yeah, it was awesome. And then, I mean, yeah, he hooked us all up. We all got full of shit. I will tell you one thing though, and this isn't like a dig on anybody personally, but like, if Chef Tony's trying to flick some fucking food to you, do not reject Chef Tony, dude.
Who rejected it?
I'm not gonna say names. I'm not gonna put people on
Say their
blast.
name.
You can't
Say
reject.
But
their
dude,
if a
name.
motherfucker trying to flick food at me and I don't want food, I'm gonna tell him no.
Bro, for you to be like, no.
You-
If I'm
you
Chef
have-
Tony, I'm serving that shit like Venus at you, dude.
you
No
have
question.
you've
Why not
disrespected
Serena?
Chef Tony more than just rejecting his
Or
food.
Serena, either of them.
Serena's way better than Venus.
I like Venus, dude.
So
It's a cool name.
the trick,
I'm your
the
Venus.
trick was because this was like a surprise party. Will's brother and his best friend took him to the casino, Maryland Live, and I had said that I was like, Danielle, let me in on this. I'll take him to the casino. Like that'll be dope.
I would never ever
Never
let you
heard
do that
anything
before a
about it.
surprise
So I go to
party.
the mall. I got some shoes and some other shit. And Danielle FaceTimes me and she's like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I don't know how to open up these collapsible tables. And I was like, from my experience, you just pull really hard. So she pulls really hard, it opens up, no problem.
Oh, damn, it worked. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually
and then
there's like a lever.
and then
these days.
and then I was like, wait, where's Will at? Since you're setting up, she's like, oh, he's at the casino. And I was like, I'm at the casino. I'm here. I already played, but I'll go play some more. Get this shit. So I go to blackjack. I didn't get to meet up with him, but I go to the blackjack table. I have $25 cash that I'm willing to spend. I'll figure out if it goes well, I'll keep playing.
How many hands is that at Maryland Live?
It's
I
one.
was gonna say, right?
Yeah. There was no $15 minimums. It was $25 minimums. But my rule is like, if I go in, I throw the money down. If I win, we'll probably play again. But if I lose, I'm leaving.
Right.
Like that's,
Yeah, that's fine.
bad
That's,
juju.
that's pretty good.
So I go in. I'm like, all right, 25 on black. Boom. Fucking hits 00.
Oh, so you gotta play.
Are you playing roulette?
No.
Are you playing roulette? Or are you
It was
playing
roulette.
blackjack?
It was roulette.
Okay, thank you. I
But
was
get
like, wait
this
a minute.
shit. So the last
definitely
time,
said blackjack,
the last
right?
time, or did I say blackjack?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was like. I think you said
Well, I
hits
did
on
play
black, and I was like, hold on, wait a
anyways,
minute.
all right. So it was roulette. But
You're good.
get
I
this
just-
shit though. So the time before that, last time I was at the casino was in Puerto Rico, and I had $20 on me. I'm just like, fuck
Bad Bunny
it.
came
We're at
on?
this nice ass hotel.
Morgan Wallen came in.
I'm gonna do what I do. So I go in there. I put 20 on black. It hit 0-0. So 2 times in a row, off one hand, it's hit 0-0.
That game's not for you. I
So
don't
literally
think.
the
I
last
don't
two, the
think
last
it
two
is.
times you've played roulette, it hit 0-0.
Yeah. So guess what I'm playing next time, Maryland Live?
Not 0-0.
Black. Again.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Very
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Very
Always
smart.
bet
Yeah.
on black.
No,
Yeah,
they're-
I always go
It's
black.
totally rigged. They know I'm there. They know.
Like, look at this fucking guy just
Yeah.
walked in.
It's
Security's
crazy
like, yeah, we
again.
got him.
0-0.
Clear.
Mr.
They're like,
Once
hey,
in a blue
0-0 is
moon.
back. 0-0
Yeah,
is back.
0-0. Look at this guy's stupid fucking hat. Clear.
I bet he told his girlfriend he was just gonna go to the mall.
He came and find.
I did go to the mall. I just so happened to accidentally park in the casino garage, and I had to walk
accidentally.
through.
Well, babe, I had to win
Whoa!
I had to win my spending money for the mall.
Like, when are they fucking casino here?
Yeah, well, might as
you
well
guys
check
are
it out.
open?
Might as well check it out.
Well, let me ask this blackjack dealer if he knows where the mall is. Excuse me, sir.
It's 3 a.m.
sir.
Why is the casino still
20.
open?
Dude, when we
I'm
were
just trying to
in,
go to the mall, buy some J's.
when we we went to March Madness. It was March Madness trip that we always do every year, and I saved up like $150 just to go and throw it on black and like get wild just to start it off. And
0-0 hit.
no, so no, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Why are you coughing? You good?
Yeah, I got a little bit of a cough. Anyway, yeah, you guys are all sick now. So, anyway, when
talk
we're
in my
there,
microphone.
I play black. It hits, and I think Ty was for some reason like putting my bets in. I guess he was at the table, and he like turns, and looks at me. He's like, "Dude, it fucking hit!" And I was just like drunk as shit. And I'm just like, "Run it back." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I was just like, "Run it back. It's gonna hit again." And he's like, "Dude, we just won. You don't have to." I was like, "Dude, run it back." He's like, "All right." 3 seconds. He goes, "It was red, dude. We lost it all." Dude, I was so blown.